Singer Meyer is in a sologamous relationship with herself. Like most women nowadays, they in a sologamous relationship and don't know it. They in a imaginationship. They in endationships, meaning it's destined to end. In this day and age, for women thinking, not saying Maya is thinking that, but a lot of women is thinking that the only thing they can bring is their beauty. They have a small window of only bringing their beauty to the table. And eventually, any real man, they're going to want more than just beauty. Now, most men are attracted to the young. They're attracted to young women. If they grown, if they 30, 40 and up, they're attracted to women 20, 25, years old. However, it's only a small window of women that stay young, looking up until 30. By 28, they started going down. By 28, you started seeing moles and certain facial features start to lose certain facial features. Some of them even start losing they backbone tissue. You know what I mean? It started getting flat back there. And it's not, So a lot of times they not used to really using their personality. You know what I'm saying? They're not really used to using that. So next thing you know, they like, hey, why I keep having problems in relationships? But a lot of times they're overlooking good guys. A lot of them say they focused on their career at an early age, and then they don't look, by the time they think they got themselves together, or after they made so much mistakes dealing with the wrong guys, next thing you know, they 30. And I already told you, most of them lose their looks by 28. So 30, they still attractive, but they not like that 22-year-old. They not like that 23-year-old. They not like that. But they still cool though. But they just the guys that they going after is just not. Most of them not looking for that. They looking for a girl about 20 to 23, 25 max. Maybe once they get 50 or 60, then they like 30. 30 is cool then, because they know that anything younger than that is definitely on their money. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely on their money, anything younger than that. So that's what happens then when you only get a small window. These she-males only get a small window of their beauty. They only get a small window of their beauty. So they don't understand that. The older she-males is not teaching them that. They not teaching them that. This stuff's supposed to be taught in the house and schools. Relationships is a big part of life. It's the biggest part of life. It's bigger than careers. It's bigger than all the stuff that we worship. Cars, flights, travel, vacation. If you're not around the right company, you ain't got nothing. Material things is nothing without people. And there's two type of people you're going to have around you. It's no if, ands, or buts about it. You're either going to have a real person around you or a fake person around you. That's it. Most people that have a lot of money or have a certain amount of money that most people would think is good, most of them got fake people around them. If they didn't have that, people wouldn't be treating them the way they treating them. Unfortunately, people wouldn't be treating them the way they treating them. It was all cool when she was young. I mean, she was all of it. You know what I'm saying? She was all of it. But these guys in the industry, they all about new. They all about new music. They all about new young she-males, they all about new everything. And they just gonna use you up until as much as they can use you up. But like everything, once the model get too old, they ready to snatch somebody young and gullible and prettier. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens with a lot of she-males. A lot of them. Not just Maya. I got love for Maya. I think she's still attractive, but when she was younger, it was on a whole different cuteness. It was on a whole different level of cuteness. You know, so unfortunately, women, she-males, I say they have to make the best choice while they are in the younger years. Because if they don't, the type of guys that they want don't really want them. Their eyes and minds still think they can get this type, but they can't get that type. Maybe an older model. And the older models that got money, them guys are going after the 23, 25-year-old stallions. So you just got to understand that so many she-males make that mistake of thinking that they got all the time in the world. I often tell my she-male family members and she-male friends that it ain't cool being alone. It ain't cool being by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And like my man said, you can find a way to get some money. The new rich is mental health and emotional health and happiness. Happiness is the new rich. Attention and money, it's false attention. Everybody like you when you getting a lot of attention. Everybody like you when you're young, when you got a lot of money, when you're getting a lot of attention. But they don't really like you. They're just feeding off the behavior that others are feeding off based on your fame, popularity, material things, and money. It sounds good when you young. Like, oh man, I'm going to show these people, get this money, right? It sounds good when you're young. I'm going to get this money, right? But in reality, it's not cool. In reality, it's not cool if you ain't got the right people in your circle. If you ain't got the right family members, you ain't got the right lover, the right girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife. You can be surrounded by a whole group of people. A whole group of people. And still feel lonely. Because none of them people have you in their best interest. None of them people really have you in their best interest. So you wonder why you still feel lonely, even though you got fame, even though you got material things, even though you got money, even though you got a lot of people around you, you still feel like something is not right. Yeah, but that's because it's not right. That's because you're around people that's only around you because you look good at the moment, because you shining at the moment, because you got the top model car or the top model house, at the moment, you'd be surprised why people really around you. And if you think it's just because of your mind, heart, and personality, think again. But guess what? Some of you may be right. Some of you have genuine people in your circle. Only a small portion. Because most people are fake, not real. They're only around because superficial reasons. So remember that. So that goes on with Maya. She's single. She's hurting. You only get a small window to get the type of person that you want that's genuinely going to care about you and love you. And it's usually when you're younger. When you're young, people can like you for your looks, your style, but they really can grow onto your personality. They really start liking your personality when they at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, it ain't about money. It ain't about none of that stuff at the end of the day. Because this quarantine have showed you that if you want anybody in your circle, you want anybody in your corner, you want somebody in your corner. You want somebody in your corner that really have your back. That's what you really want. That's what you really want at the end of the day. Because most people are surrounded by fake people. Aren't you tired of that? Aren't you even as a fake person, aren't you tired of dealing with people for the wrong reasons? Just for they money, looks, and status? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I can congratulate people, but I can't be around them just because of that. Not me. Anyway, I'm Allan Williams, the Reallionaire. You know who I am. Press the like, subscribe, follow, hit that bell. Check out that next video. It's made directly, strictly for you right now that's watching this. Remember, I love you, but Jesus love you more. Reallionaire Nation, we are out.